Now, the topic and the unit is foundation administration and management. And we talked about the introduction yesterday, and we say that the unit intends to improve the learner's knowledge on the origin and development of ECD program and the current status in Kenya. We also say that the unit will also empower the teacher in and advising parents and managers, community, and also effectively administrating and managing an ECD center. We also say that this course will help you to analyze the development of ECD in Kenya from the colonial period to date. That means before Kenya got independence, the way it was with ECD. And lastly, we said again, the course will be discussing the legal provisions when you are establishing, that are established by Kenyan government through the National Assembly. And we said that the National Assembly is another name for the parliament. Now, we looked very closely to the objectives or the suggested outcomes of the course. And we openly said that by the end of this, the lesson, you should be able to define terms related to foundation, administration, and management. We also said it is also will help you, the lesson will help you to compare the national goals of education with the course objectives of ECD, teacher in the certificate course. Again, the third one, we say that we shall look at the state policies of early childhood education in Kenya. We also closely said that we shall also discuss childcare practices in the traditional setup. We also clearly say that we shall discuss the functions and interrelations of social institutions dealing with early childhood education in Kenya. The course shall also trace the development of ECDE in Kenya from the colonial period to date. And also, we said we shall describe the management structure. We should describe the management structure of early childhood education in Kenya, and also explain the role played by the government and other stakeholders in the development of ECD policies in Kenya. We also said that we shall discuss the legal provisions of education in Kenya, together with describing the teaching as a profession, not just as a job. And then explain using various, the use of various school records and ways of maintaining them. Then second, lastly, the objective of the course is to identify the important educational documents that an ECD teacher should access. And then lastly, the last objective is to discuss the management at the ECD center. And I explained a lot on that. And we say that these objectives are the ones that come in NEC, because NEC will not set anything outside the objectives. They'll not just set an exam because they want to set an exam, but actually they will continue targeting only the objectives. So if you are clever enough, when you will be making your notes, when I'll be supplying the notes, you will only note important notes, but make sure everything you note is only to the target of the objectives. And that's why my notes are short. They do not give so much irrelevant. So it is only for the what? For the purpose of achieving the objectives. So let's go to objective number one. Mr. Ahmed, kindly go back. I said the objectives are the ones that will be set in exams, and it means every objective is a unit. Kindly unmute yourself and read for us what you see on the screen, the objective A, the first objective, so that we see if the first objective is in line with what we are going to discuss in the content session, the first topic. Mr. Ahmed, if you're hearing me, kindly unmute yourself, read for us loudly. You are not heard. Kindly unmute yourself. You're still muted. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Kindly read the first objective. You can see objective A. It is here on the screen.
Yes, you can scroll.
Okay, are you able to see my
cursor? See it.
Are you able to see my cursor?
Yes.
Are you seeing A now?
Yes.
Kindly read A alone.
Define terms related to foundation administration and management of ECDA.
Thank you very much. That is the first objective, and this is what we are going to learn as Unit 1. Once we have finished that one, I do not see why we should have a lot of other information. I will go to Unit 2. So the terms that we shall define, number 1 is foundation. And we described yesterday, but it's good to define for the benefit of those ones joining today. Now, foundation, as it can be seen, Madam Duria, if you are able to see it, are you able to unmute yourself and kindly, are you able to unmute yourself and kindly read?
Okay.
Yes.
Foundation is a principle, an idea, or a fact that something is based on or grows from.
Thank you very much. As we described yesterday.
Was I clear?
Yes,
sir?
you're very clear.
Was I
Thank
clear?
you. Thank you very much. You're very clear.
Okay.
Foundation is a principle, and we say it, look at the shortened notes. I have put comma, meaning that you can either choose to say foundation is a principle, and you skip the word idea or fact. You say say a principle that something is based on or grows from. You may even not complete to say.
Can I read again, sir? I think I was very fast.
Yes.
A principle.
You may say that
an idea or a fact that something is based on or grows from.
Thank you very much. So a principle is the same as an idea. An idea is the same as a fact. So if you are asked to define this, go straight to the point so that you do not miss the intended definition. You may say foundation is a principle that something is based on, and you stop there. Surely it is a principle that something is based on. Or you may remember that foundation means an idea that something grows from. That is also correct. You may also define it as a fact that something is based on, or maybe a fact that something grows from. So you can see, you can make it as short as possible in your notes, the one that you feel, this is what I can capture. So don't take everything, just take what you can capture. The second word here is, what? Administration. And I welcome Zam. I see Zam, he's here. Kindly unmute yourself, Zam, and read for us the definition for administration, Welcome. Mohazam, are you able to hear me? Okay, seems like that is not your name, it's the name of the phone. Shukri Adan, kindly unmute yourself and read for us the definition for administration. Shukri, not hearing you, maybe you are muted. Okay, if you are speaking, your mouth is speaking, struggling actually, but you have not unmuted yourself. Kindly unmute yourself. Touch your screen, unmute yourself and speak, because you cannot be heard when you have not. Very clear now, yes. Kindly read for us administration.
Administration refers to activities that are done in order to plan, organize, and run a business, a school, or any other institution. It also refers to the people who plan, organize, and run business or an institution.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Madam Shukri. And I will go through it again, that administration refers to activities that are done in order to plan, organize, and run a business. Now, this one opens your mind that this topic is not only a school. By the way, this unit will help you even when you have another business apart from a school, because it generally has the reference to activities that you will be doing when you will be planning your work. So that is why the emphasis is, it refers to the activities that are done in are done in order to plan, to organize and run a business, a school, or any other institution. On emphasis on this, look at it very well. What are the, like a head teacher who is running a school, what does that head teacher do? The head teacher makes sure that all classes are taught, ensures that every teacher has books. Get the idea? Ensures that every student gets meals. Maybe they go for break, they have playing materials. So with this all, it is clear that the administration activities, like ensuring that there is enough library books, ensuring that the compound is clean, those ones are the administration activities. That is what we call administration, because they are activities, all of them combined, they bring the meaning of the word administration. Again, in continuation, it says that it also refers to people who plan, organize, or run a business or an institution. For example, somebody can ask you, who is the administration? Who is part of the administration in your school? You'll say the head teacher, if you have a director, if you have maybe a committee member, if you have a senior teacher, those are the people who take part in planning. Those are the people who also ensure that whatever they have planned is organized, and they are also the ones who make sure that whatever is organized is running smoothly. So those three words are the key if you have listened very well. It doesn't matter if you will refer them administration as activities or refer to administration as people. If you say they are people, you should say that administration refers to people who plan, organize, and run a business or an institution. And I said, when you hear or, doesn't mean you must put it there. You must just say people who plan, organize, and run a business. And you put a full stop. Your definition is good to go for NEC. Or you may say that it is, administration refers to activities that are done to plan, organize, or run an institution. So this one actually shows that you do not need the whole definition. Actually, part of it, as long as you have completed the idea. Next is management. Would like to define management, and anyone can read this. I see Cyprus. Cyprus is here, very attentive. Welcome, Cyprus. Read for us the definition for management, kindly. Okay. She seems seeing me, but not hearing. Okay, Rose Nzomo, kindly read for us the definition.
Management.
Yes, for management.
Okay. This is the skill of planning, organizing, and controlling processes or operation in an organization, such as a school, university, college, factory, or an industry to achieve desired goals.
Very good. Thank you very much. Very good.
Welcome.
We'll read again. Management is the skill of planning, organizing, and controlling processes or operations in an organization such as a school. You may say a school, such as a school, full stop. It's not a must you cram everything. It's not a must you say a school, university, college, factory, or industry to achieve desired goals. No, when you are defining, it's easier as saying management is the skill of planning, organizing, and controlling processes in an organization. Full stop. If you want to give an example, you can say such as a school, or you remember another example, maybe that time you can say such as a university, or such as a college, such as a factory, such as an industry, because we have said administration cuts across. This unit, administration, management, and foundation cuts across all activities. It's not only schools. Somebody to read for us aims. Aims. This one will be open to anybody, kindly. Aisha Abdul Rahim. Rakim. Okay.
This is
Yes, read, kindly
this
read.
is what somebody
This is what somebody.
is trying to achieve.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You have been. Okay, so when we talk about an aim or aims, an aim is what somebody is trying to achieve. Simple like that. Like you, what do you want to achieve? You want to achieve your certificate in ECDE. You wanted to achieve it in 2020, but maybe unfortunately, we shall achieve it in next year. That is 2021. So that is your aim. Today you had an aim. An aim can be something else, anything. For example, what is your aim now is to attend the lesson. So what you're trying to achieve is the aim. What is the aim of Big Pen? Is to ensure that education is brought closer to each home. So that's why you are at your home. You are in your home but actually we are learning, and this is true, not a dream. So actually, the reality comes in that an aim can be anything that you are trying to achieve. In other words, it is just the dreams or the plans, or maybe maybe whatever you feel like it should, you should work towards. So that's why the word trying is a key. I would like you, when you're noting down, you will underline the word trying, trying. It is not that it is not what somebody has achieved. No, it is not what somebody must achieve. It is what somebody is trying. You may or not. Okay, next is objectives. The next term here is objectives. Somebody to read it before I appoint anyone. Vivian Awendo, kindly read for us. Vivian Awendo, kindly read for us. Unmute yourself and read loudly the objectives. Vivian, you have not unmute yourself. Okay, thank you.
Okay, objectives. These are the work plans laid down to be achieved within a certain period of time.
Very good, thank you. Objectives, these are work plans. Like when you sit down, you're saying today I must learn at 7 to 7:40. That is your plan. So you lay them down. Maybe you write in your notebook, or some of you have some schedules on the wall, the tables. In your schools, you have learning timetables. So they really show that you need to achieve, maybe within the day, you need to achieve certain lessons, learning or teaching certain lessons. You must take 3 meals per day. You must maybe play. Today you might have 1 break, or maybe you might have a PE, physical, maybe physical games, or you must have a co-curricular activity. So when you put down or you lay down your aims, when you lay down the work plan that you want to achieve, that we say that that is your objective. So objectives, next can come objective or objectives. So you will put it in, in singular or in plural, depending on what exactly the question looks like. If it is in singular, kindly answer it in singular. That's why it's good to understand. Do not rush to cram. Understand bit by bit, and this one will help you. When the question comes, you answer it the way it should be. And lastly, we are looking at the goal. Goals. Here I wrote goal, but it should be the goals. Okay, who will read for us the goals? Kindly.
Are short-term targets that one hopes to attain.
Thank you. There is a difference between a goal and an aim and an objective. But aims and goals and objectives, all of them are aims. Goals and objectives, all of them are aims, because these are things that we are trying to achieve. These are activities, or these are goals, or these are objectives. These are ideas or the facts or anything you are trying to achieve. So you can differentiate aims, that this is what somebody is trying to achieve. But look at the goal. The goal and objectives looks like they are almost the same thing, but the time factor differentiates them, because objectives are said to be working plans laid down. You know, you cannot work a plan today and finish. Like you are told, Big Pen started in March of 19th March of 2018. If you have read our history very well, visit our website, you should see it. But we have not even reached maybe a half or even 70% of our work plan, because our work plan takes 5 years before we upgrade it. You see, a plan can take, it depends. Maybe your ECD plan to achieve a certificate was 2 years. That's why bit by bit, you are now in 1 unit. This is called Foundation Administration and Management. When you finish it, you'll have finished a goal, because that is a short term. But this goal of 1 unit will, if you add another goal of another unit, for example, nutrition, or another unit like special needs, or another goal to achieve, to finish another unit of another thing, you will have achieved a general objective of qualifying and sitting for your neck for 2 years. Teaching practice, research, and so many other units that you shall be studying. So you see that small goals or goals are the ones, or little short-term targets, they are goals. And these goals are the ones that will help you to achieve your objective. Okay, that's why the key words here for the goal is the short term. Short term are short-term targets that one hopes to attain. And I would like you again to try to underline the word hope. Hope. Hopes means that you may or not. In fact, it is through faith you might achieve, you might attain this goal, but you have not, because you cannot set what you already have achieved. You have already attained. So a goal is a short-term target that one hopes to attain. Very good. So today we have finished on it, and we should be going to Unit 2, which will look at the comparison between the national goals of education with the course objectives for ECD teacher certificate course. But that one we shall do it tomorrow, because we still have only 5 minutes remaining with us. But before we go, there is a summary of the whole Unit 1 that is here with us. And I would like somebody to read through the summary from the first point to the last one. Actually, I believe...
I cannot hear you.
Okay, maybe, sorry for internet challenges. Sometimes waves do not come clearly. Somebody can read, maybe anybody should read for us the summary. Mary Kamau, welcome.
Hi.
Yes, read all the summary for us. Okay.
Foundation refers to the principles, idea in which something is in order to plan.
Sorry, Mary. Your voice is not clear. I think the network where you are. Let's allow somebody else for today, maybe tomorrow. Aisha, I heard your network was good. Kindly read through the summary.
Foundation refers to the principal idea in which something is based. Administration
okay.
In order to plan, organize, run,
okay, wait a little bit. Okay, unmute yourself and try again. Kindly unmute yourself and try again. Because I've muted all other backgrounds.
Okay, fine.
Thank you.
Foundation refers to the principal idea or fact. Administration refers to activities that are done in order to plan, organize, and run a school. Management is the skill or practice of planning, organizing, and controlling process or operations in a school. That to be achieved.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much, although the last part was not audible. The last one is, the last one talks about, that the aims, objectives, and goals are targets that need to be achieved by an organization or individual. I'm the one muting everyone. Kindly don't unmute so that to make our lesson clear. Don't unmute yourself, please, because it is not relevant until you are talking. Okay. The last idea, let me read the last summary. It says the aims, objectives, and goals are targets. So that's why I was relating three of them that need to be achieved by an organization or an individual. So reaching there, I think we should say is the end of our lesson today. And to keep you track and be able to understand, I will be submitting the activity. Activity means an exercise for you. You will do, and then tomorrow before we start our lesson, we shall first discuss what people will have found out, number one and number two. And I will read through quickly, or maybe you can read when I post the work. For now, I'll say bye-bye. We shall have an interactive starting lesson tomorrow where everybody will have a say on the activity. Bye, and God bless you this evening.
I couldn't hear you.
I will send.
Sir.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, Mr. Esiki?
Yes, Aduria.
I couldn't, all of a sudden someone was trying to call. Someone was calling me and I didn't accept the call, and then the sound went. I couldn't hear what was going on.
No problem.
My sound became low. I don't know what happened.
No problem. We were just finishing on activities. Yeah, we were just finishing on activities, and I said I am going to post the work in the groups. That is what I was saying. And the activity.
I know.
Yeah, and the activities is the exercise. The last part will be activities. Try to attempt number one and number two, and then